All right, everyone. Today's uh, crossword is going to be I'll Get to It Eventually by Will Nediger. So I haven't tried one of his puzzles in a little while. I'm going to give it a try today, see how it goes. Let's take a look at his webpage first. He has a blog at bewilderinglypuzzles.com. This is puzzle number 202. It's called I'll Get to It Eventually. Here we go. Exported to a crosslight. All right. So, Mount Carmel City is one across. I'm not sure of that. And one down is In a Rough Way. Those are both pretty difficult, so let's move on. Six across, merriment, joyfulness, uh, frolicking. Okay, six down is image file extension, which could be um, JPG, which would make six across maybe start with a J, which is okay with joy. I don't know about seven letters, but let's um let's just keep going and we'll come back to that. We'll see if JPG works later on. 13 across. The green ones live in trees, but the black ones don't. Green and black. Frogs or lizards, maybe? Something along those lines. Geckos, and it is plural. Let's see, 13 down is bivalve eaten with fries in Belgium. I can only imagine. Okay, let's come back to that one too. 14 across, blank dog, non-dog. What kind of dog is not a dog? Puppy dog. I was just trying to think of something that might start with P. That doesn't seem to work though. How about 15 across? It might be warm and fuzzy. A comforter, a blanket. Blanket fits. What's 15 down? Former chief medical advisor to the president. Really? How many have there been? Many. Um, Blanket would fit, but I'm not sure enough. I'm gonna come back to it. 16 across. Does it start with G? Joint security providers. Joint security providers. If that were a pun, which would mean should have a question mark, then it might have to do with like bone joints. So maybe like a brace or something, maybe a joint security provider. Anyway, I don't know that one. This is going very slowly so far. Doubly abbreviated university title. Doubly abbreviated university title. So like assistant dean or something, assistant president, vice president. Doubly abbreviated though. That kind of narrows it down. Um, but not enough. 19 across, mom, sis, etc. Those are family members. They're also female. Um, well, seven down, deliver a speech should probably be orate, which would make this a T. Mom, sis, etc. Starting with a T. Not sure. If it is orate, this would be an E at that red square there. So let's see. Dub music pioneer blank scratch Perry. Okay, I'm not a big dub fan, so you got me. Okay, 20 across. Church leaders, deacons. No. Priests. No. Coming back to that one too. The moon. Luna? I'm going to go ahead and put something in just so that I have some letters to work with. Palme d'Or winner whose protagonist has sex with a car. Okay, now it's getting a little weird. Don't know that. Mr. Smithers to Mr. Burns. He's the lackey. This is a Simpsons um, reference, right? Smithers is his assistant. I don't know if any of those are going to fit. So, we'll move on. You can't make me. No way, Jose. Want to be more than just friends with. It's going to be a tough one, too. Okay, Will, you're killing me here. Jacqueline Dupre's instrument. She plays the cello, right? Pretty sure. Former chief medical advisor. I don't know. Bivalve eaten with fries in Belgium. Oyster fits? And I don't know about 13 across. The green ones and the trees and the black ones that don't. Starting with an O. And then 15 across would have a Y. Not sure about that. River whose dam has a Dutch city named after it. River whose dam has a Dutch city named after it. A river whose dam. Wow. In a rough way. That probably ends in Y, right? Because then that works out good actually, because then 27 across is ILY. Three little words in three letters. ILY short for I love you, right? Good. So this is Fauci. Okay. And a bivalve that ends in EL. Muscle? Mussels would be okay with fries, I think. I'd eat that. Church leaders. Ushers? Ushers lead people in church. Ah, ha, ha. Very good. Okay. In a rough way. Toughly. I'm not sure if that's what he's getting at there. Um, let's see. What's 17 across? Doubly abbreviated university title. It's got to be assistant something. So SHLY in a rough way. Harshly. How about that? Let's try that. It may be warm and fussy. Well, a fur coat could be. This river is going to have a T here, whose dam has a Dutch city named after it. It's going to be a tough one. Okay, so assistant prof would work. Let's try it. And all those other letters seem to be pretty good. Events with rides, fairs. Oh, that's not too good because that A is not in the right place. Um, okay, well, I don't know what kind of events would have rides. So now on the matter of as to, gotta be. Okay, so now we have green and black things. Green ones live in trees and the black ones don't. Starts with M-A. Macaw? I thought macaws were multicolored, but okay. I kind of like that. I don't know about the down though. And that would put an A before the O in three down. So maybe I don't like it too much. Ah, how about mamba? The snake, black mamba. Let's see, mamba. Okay, well, let's get some of these downs maybe. Or we can get here. Mount Carmel City. Haifa? Haifa is definitely a city in Middle East. Let's see what happens. I don't know this river whose dam has a Dutch city named after it. I don't know if that's going to come to me. Fairs would work here if that A isn't right. So, hmm. And the A for Mambas would fit there. What is three down? That's an important one. Advil tablets, ibuprofens. So it's not fur coat. I think it's fur suit. Amstel looks good. Fairs and then Mambas. Okay, ibuprofens. Advils or ibuprofens, that's the generic name. Foreboding signs, omens. And 36 down, you know it's strange. Could be odd something. The blank pound is going to be a hip hop duo, which is maybe Dog, Dawg. So this could be odd something. You know it's strange. Odd something. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back to that. 37 down. Blank pork. Mooshu. Mooshu. Mooshu, I think. So the dog pound maybe is GG. And museum guide is a docent. So now we have 32 down. Exercise that works the hamstrings. Leg curl. Component of a bedroom ensemble. Starts with a consonant, probably. Um, Component of a bedroom ensemble. What do you have? Eats, comforter. Nothing that I can think of. Are you ready? I sure am. Yeah, I sure am. Let's try that. You know it's strange. Odd ism? Well, let's see. 51 across is they might be provided with chills. Oh. Component of a bedroom ensemble. Lingerie? Lingerie. Carter, who won an Emmy and a Tony. Nell Carter, right? They may be shrill thrills and chills. Oddity. Adult Swim blank 2022 program that I haven't watched yet, but which I assume just shows a cozy crackling fire. Must be a Yule log then. Uh, Popular source of umami is MSG. That works, so that's good. You are about to begin reading Italo Calvino's new novel, If on the Winter's Night a Traveler. First line of If on a Winter's Night a Traveler. Okay, it's Italo anyway. Beats me. IDK. Utterly penniless. Flat broke. I like the way this is coming together now. uh, it gets rid of pills. Gets rid of pills, a lint brush, right? How about that? For blank. When on my couch I lie in vacant or in pensive mood, which is from I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud. For blank. Don't know. Um, Breeding ground. Some kind of bed? What's 38 across? Rosy fingered Greek goddess is Eos, probably, so bed works. Breeding ground. What's 25 across? Nickname for Harold. I always thought it was Harry. What else could we have here? I don't know. Eos. 22 down, Europe's highest peak. Well, shouldn't I know this? I mean, it's the highest peak. It's something that just comes off. I mean, you should know it, right? I don't know it offhand. What's 21 across? Dub music pioneer, of course. Blank, scratch Perry. Len. I don't know. Back to that. Blank El Hanot. Spice mix. Lots of choices there. Some kind of foreign language. Dub music pioneer, blank scratched Perry. Les. Um, Len. Could be a lot of things there. The nickname for Harold's going to have to be um, later. Okay, so we have a curly bracket, left curly bracket, which maybe is part of an emoji, like a mustache. Left brace. I like that better than a mustache. Okay, let's try that. For oft, when on my couch I lie in vacant or in pensive mood, it must be oft. Breeding ground, hotbed, could be. What is, this is, um, how about Arbus, maybe? And L.A. Moss El Hanout? What is this? Vehicle slower. Okay, well, I have a typo here. That is an O. Foot brake? Ras El Hano. Yeah, sure, why not? Want to be more than just friends with. Oop, that's okay. Another typo. Like. That's funny. Okay, TV host with catchphrase like yummo and stoop, which is a mixture of stew and soup. Rachel, what is her name? Um, Ray. Is it Raye? Maybe. 26 across. Like a successfully cooked souffle is risen. You can make me blank use. Um, can't make me. I refuse. Mom, sis, etc. The fam. It's amazing how much easier it is once you get a few letters. Home door winner, whose protagonist has sex with a car. Okay, don't know that. Mr. Smithers is a yes man. Merriment. Jollity. Could be. Dog. Some kind of dog that's not a dog. Prairie dog. Prairie just seemed to fit. Okay, I'm not getting 11 down until I get the ones across. You might wish on a fallen one. A fallen lash? Do you make a wish on a fallen eyelash? I like that L there, so let's go ahead and do it. Let's make this jollity. I guess that's a word. And I still don't know that one. JPG. Okay. Joint security providers. Gaskets will secure joints. And now 11 down is filled, and I'm just fine with that. Orate works. Not so sure about 21 across. LAE. Lay Perry. Whatever. 46 across. Removes hair. Um, okay, well, probably ends in S. 47 down is VA hospital concern is going to be PTSD. Let's do that one right now. SD. Then 54 across. Appliance that's running in the next room as I write this clue. How are we supposed to know that, Will? Anyway, an appliance that's running in the next room. Dryer. Okay, so I think Rachel Ray must be a little bit weird. Maybe there's two L's? Yeah, Ray. That would make dryer fit. And epi removes hair. Epilates. Epilates. Epilates? It's got to be present tense. Well, I'm going to have to come back to that. Roman River, the Tiber? No, it doesn't fit. What is 52 across? Signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Okay, gonna come back to that. Item for binding contracts. Or like a toad. Wardier? I like that. Epilates? I thought it would be affiliates. I don't know. Staple will bind contracts. Howell. I don't know this sprinter Powell 39 down or 39 across, so let's come down to here. 50 across. Aspirational stack of books are what's found in the center of this puzzle. Well, in the center of the puzzle are three B's going diagonally. I don't know. Um, I'll get to it eventually. So now he's finally getting to the um, for the puzzle. Aspirational stack of books. Some kind of pile? That was a B. TBR pile? To be read pile. Okay, that's good. Oh, it's actually TB. TB, TB, TB. Okay, good. Then maybe Tiber is right. Game with a hyper tapping technique. Hyper tapping technique? I don't think I have Rachel Ray spelled right, but maybe I'm missing something because I. Is this Tetris? That's a game. Okay, off the beaten path. How about a field? Um, Sprinter Powell. Um, don't know that. Maybe Rachel has an A? How about Asafa Powell? And passe, not fashionable anymore. Passe. No. So we have an error, at least one error. What's 33 across? 2020 song whose Biffy Clyro cover starts. There's more Biff in the house. Could be WAP. I've never heard of that, but there's a lot of things I've never heard of. Uh, Now I like Rachel Ray now. Let's go back through them, going across. Haifa, Jollity, Mambas, Prairie, Fursuit, okay. Gaskets, Assistant Prof, the Fam, Ushers. Not sure about this 21 across, right? Flat Broke and Orate look good. Arbrus. Um, Also, the nickname for Harold, Har? About had. Um, I don't know. Risen, Illy, foot brake, left brace, lint brush, WAP, omens, EOS, Asafa, dog, IDK, Tetris, docent, epilates. I sure am, TBR pile. Thrills, sealed, Yule log, dryer. And the ones down all look pretty good. It's got to be around here where my error is, and I'm not really sure. What could, let's see, dub music pioneer Lee Urbis? Okay. Lee's a better word than lay. And what could this be then? Um, Hal? Yes. Okay. Well, just took a little bit of extra reasoning there to get those last couple letters, and there we go. So it wasn't too bad. We kind of got off to a slow start, but sometimes that happens, and you just have to stick with it. You get some of the words, and the rest just kind of fall into place. You get some letters, that always helps. I was what, one third of the way through the puzzle before I even had something I put in. I put in Luna was my first letters that I put in, and that's already one third of the way down. So I encourage you, if you're new to this and you're trying to learn how to do crosswords, to just don't give up too soon. Fill in what you can, and try to get the rest. And sometimes it just takes off. So stick with it. Think about alternative meanings. A lot of the clues are made to try to fool you into thinking something else, like 20 across. Church leaders, my first thought was deacons or so priests, someone who's in a leadership role in the church. And ushers, well, they're actually people who lead in the church. They lead people to their seat. So things like that. Just that's why these are fun. Really, it's a mind game. So hope you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe, get more, so that you can get more content like this, and hit the like, and I hope to see you next time.